Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Back to Conley. Randall, the pass to Conley. Now Randall, just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Down low, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's McDaniels. And here's Conley. Randall on the screen. Back to Daniels. Spins. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
McDaniels with it. Moody defends. Randall outside. Pass to Conley. Edwards with it. A deep three. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Forward size with guard handles. Butler showing us how he can manipulate the ball there.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Now Butler. There's the drive. Got a piece of it. Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Moody. Butler, a screen on McDaniels. Outside Moody. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Now here's McDaniels. Moody defends. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota leading by 5. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
From 9 feet. The kick out to Edwards. Tries yet again. And he lays it in. Edwards has got 5.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Outside Butler. Green, a screen. Butler against Randall. Butler, good. He's got 6.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Conley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Randall outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. At Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Butler. He has 6. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Picked by Gobert. Left side, Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards has got 7.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Curry passes to Green. Curry with it. Outside Pajemski. The kick out. Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
First one falls for him. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And so Curry nails both of them. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I'll give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Curry against Conley. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards with it. He's got 7. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Butler taking his time here. Pass to Green, and stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randall. The kick out to Conley. From outside the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Randall against Butler. Shoots over Randall. No good off the glass. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-7 run. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert, guarded by Hield. Gobert is doubled. Here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Outside for Randall. The 3-ball. Here's Gobert. And finally, that one's good. Gobert's got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Get ready, everyone. You see the top of the screen. You show us respect this year. Let's go. Nice try. It's all good.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And here are the Warriors now. 11-point game. Back to Hield. Shoots over Reed. Here's Jackson Davis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
DiVincenzo against Hield. DiVincenzo pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Here's Alexander Walker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors trail by 11. To the inside. Back to Hield. DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
That's pretty tenacious. DiVincenzo just taking that intense defense and sort of stepping aside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
And DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds and get some assists. He's a weapon.
He's off on the second. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Now here's Randall. That one no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
DiVincenzo against Hield.
And credit Buddy on that play, the correct read, setting up his teammate.
1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. DiVincenzo against Hield. Reed, the screen on Hield. DiVincenzo on the wing. Clark, the pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. For 3, DiVincenzo sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's Hield missing. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Pass to Randall. Reed, a screen on Butler. Here's Randall. And the layup is good off the glass.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Inside. Here's Hield. Misses from close range. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Minnesota. Miller's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's Edwards in for Alexander Walker. So hits one and misses one at the line. Warriors trail by 16. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield passes to Kuminga. Back to Hield. Clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. Here's Clark. Good work there as it goes.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Payton. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 18. Pass to Payton. Here's Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Outside Kuminga. Takes a 3. Minot pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Outside, Alexander Walker. Kuminga against DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. The Warriors shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Outside Hield. From the arc. Connects from downtown. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Now here's Hield. Kuminga with a screen on Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Over Hield. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards has got 9.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And here's Jackson Davis. From 13. And there's another one for the Warriors.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Minnesota leading by 13. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Curry. Here's DiVincenzo. Left side Reed. Pass to Edwards. Uncovered. And another basket for Minnesota.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Oh, and Reed with a block. DiVincenzo against Curry. Now Edwards. Outside Reed. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Edwards has got 6 in the quarter.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Inside, here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Kuminga's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Here's Edwards. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Payton passes to Hield. From deep. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Payton passes to Hield. Outside Curry. The three is up. And the Warriors with another three.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Edwards against Hield. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
Outside Curry. Jackson Davis, a screen, launches it from deep. Curry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Edwards on target.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Pass to Jackson Davis. To halt the run. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. The three, DiVincenzo. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Reed with a block. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Hield's checked in for the Warriors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the block. Here's Green, and Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Conley passes to Randall, out to DiVincenzo. Knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's got 7.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Conley. Pajemski with it. Randall's in his pocket. Randall against Butler. Now here's Hield. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Hield. Give him 8. Green with a screen on Randall. And it's Butler off the drive. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And DiVincenzo likes to get out into the open court to try to make something happen.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Pajemski. Misses the 3. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-5 run. Conley finds Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. Moody defends. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 19. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brett.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
For 3, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Butler, so crafty around the rim.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Conley passes to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 15-point game. Now Moody. Checked by Randall. Butler against DiVincenzo. Butler can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got 5 now.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Pass to Moody. Here's Green. Defended by Gobert. Hield up top. 3-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 17. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And DiVincenzo, he can really get up there.
Golden State has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Conley. Pajemski grabs the board. Here's Butler. Puts up a 3. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Edwards. And here's Pajemski. Outside Curry, 4-3, and the Warriors with another 3.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Shoots over Curry. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Green with a screen on Conley. Curry passes to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
That's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul so far. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
If you can stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Edwards. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Warriors trail by 11. Now Curry. 16 points for him. The 17-footer. Butler can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Inside. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Pajemski. Unable to get that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. Left side Conley. Outside Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Curry passes to Moody. Outside Pajemski. Back to Moody. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 13. Basket counts. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, most of the time we see Draymond Green finishing at the basket or from out beyond the arc, but right there, a little bit of the mid-range.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Now here's McDaniels. Moody defends. McDaniels passes to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Crafty move.
That is what I'm talking about.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Green with a screen on Conley to the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Butler against Randall. Here's Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
And Julius trying to find ways where he could be more effective as a playmaker.
Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And here are the Warriors now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Left side, Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Moody defends. Looking to get back on track. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Warriors trail by 17. Curry with it. He's got 18. Outside Podziemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Now here's Podziemski. The D's right on him. Oh, good D by Edwards. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
What's not accepted, what's execution? The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. It's t-shirt manager. Make some noise.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in for Moody. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Curry. Outside Payton. Here's Butler. Back to Payton. Outside Butler. Lets the three fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. And here's Randall. Butler covering. Here's the three. Randall can't hit. Golden State is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Randall with a steal. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Payton with a screen on Conley. Down low to in the cold spell. And Payton with the lay-in.
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
Minnesota leading by 15. Randall outside. To the inside. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Curry. He's got 18. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. The kick out to Conley. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Payton with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Butler. Takes the contact and delivers. Jimmy Butler.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Conley. The punch from Gobert.
And the lead increases on a
crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Curry finds Green. Outside Payton. Outside Butler. Four on the clock.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The first free throw is good.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Curry. Butler hits them both. So it's Minnesota now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Randall drops them both. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Reed sets a screen. Randall's got room. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Randall's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Butler. And Minnesota making a change here. Clark's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Looney's checked in. Butler hits them both. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Hield. Here's DiVincenzo. Reed. And he banks in the layup. Reed's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 15 in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Looney to the paint. Here's Butler. Reed with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Randall can't hit. Pass to Butler. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Randall. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded by Hield. Clark outside. Now Randall. Butler covering. With the fadeaway. Misses off the right iron. Warriors trail by 15. Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Looney. Now here's Payton. Covered by Alexander Walker. Oh, and Reed with a block. Hield for three. Buries it from three. Hield's got 11 points.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Reed. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from three since halftime. Outside Kuminga. The three. Another three for Golden State.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Clark. Reed a screen on Kuminga. And here's Clark for three. Sinks the tray. He has 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the basket by Hield.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Clark. He's got 6.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Minnesota, Reed. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reed. That one misses. Outside Payton. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Payton's gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Here's Dillingham. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now here's Edwards. Clock at 6. Tipped.
The buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
And here's Kuminga for 3. To the right side. Pass to Hield. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. It's stolen by Looney. Outside Curry. Clark against Payton. Back to Curry. Now here's Payton. Looney, a screen on Clark. To the middle.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
At the line for the Wolves, Looney. Take through 2 shots.
That one's off. Ingles, he's checked in for Garza. And the second free throw is good. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Healed against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Reed. Over Looney. Reed can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Hield. From deep three-point land. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
The three, DiVincenzo. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Offensive board. Looney. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Kevon Looney, a guy out there who gets minutes because he just remains active out there and staying with the board.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 9. Outside Conley. Down low. Edwards, no good. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The three from Curry. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry, shot maker extraordinaire.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Reed, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Clark. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Clark, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Clark drops them both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 8-point game. Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And the shot's good.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Fields checked in for Kuminga. Throw good, Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Outside Payton. They set a pick. Back to Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hield. And Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Clark outside. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Reed. And here's Conley. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. And Reed with a lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here is DiVincenzo. Shot from 12. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. The Warriors have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. It's Pajemski on the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. Clark with a screen on Curry. And here's Edwards outside. The Warriors pull it in. Payton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Looney. Curry against Edwards. Curry, no good. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Pajemski. Looney against Reed. Looney passes to Curry. Over Edwards. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed finds Conley. And here's Clark for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Hield. Pass to Curry. Back to Hield. Looney, a screen on Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hield. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Well, that's a beautiful shooting stroke right there. Really a core essential of Buddy Hield's game.
Reed, a screen on Curry. Conley passes to Edwards to get back on track. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Payton. Clark covers. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Hield. Looney with the ball. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Reed. Over Looney. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Curry. Hield from outside. And Conley grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Curry against Edwards. Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Curry passes to Looney. It's Pajemski on the wing. Outside Hield. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they'll keep possession. Second chance effort. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Pajemski. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Randle pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Pass to Conley. Back to Randle. Shoots over Curry. Randle can't hit. The Warriors shooting right below 40% here in the 4th. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
That's good from Butler. And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Butler hits them both. Now Edwards. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Gobert taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Gobert. And so Gobert nails both of them. Warriors trail by 13. Curry with it. Curry from inside.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And the Warriors shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. This one for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 7 assists in the game.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Conley against Curry. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards has got 39.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Now here's Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. And here's Butler outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. McDaniels from long range. Pajemski grabs the board. Outside Moody. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.